Yo, this J. Cole press run has to be studied, brother. Okay, because I mean, next to the Jay Z interviews, this is the most scripted shit I've ever seen in my life. Okay, like Jermaine Cole don't want to piss off nobody. He literally in all these interviews saying the exact right thing to say to make sure nobody is offended by his actions while he out here speaking his truths. Your man J. Cole, it's bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, he is out the big three. He number five. We gotta slide Future in that thing. Pause. Okay, because J. Cole just ain't got the heart of a warrior to be in a competition of this magnitude. Okay, the apology was enough, and he doubling down on the apology and everything he said at the Dreamville Fest. Okay, so hey, you got it, big dog. You say you don't want no smoke. Your heart is a flower, and you will never ever hurt nobody. we I believe you. You know what I'm saying? I believe you, good sir. Okay, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna keep debating on if you better than them. Your pen nice, but it takes everything combined to be a champion. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's just the rules of the game. I ain't make them, brother. Okay, but it's alright though, man. We finna react to a couple of these interviews and a couple of reactions of the interviews. And basically just heard the opinions on Cole and everything he's saying and the PR that he's been doing, trying to backtrack his way out of not being the man.
He has an estranged relationship with everyone. He admits in another part of the interview he hasn't talked to Drake or Kendrick in a while. He hasn't talked to Jay Z in a while. He seems so worried about their thoughts. It's almost kind of like it comes across as fake and fraudulent. Why go on an interview and be so measured? Like, oh my God, can't believe you. I thought I meant it like nah, I didn't mean it. Why not talk to these people directly if you care that much? If you care that much, why not speak to Jay? Why come on an interview and play this role of, oh my God, I could see what y'all mean, but nah, I didn't mean it like that. If you heard the conversation that you may have dissed him and you love him so much, why not call him?
Facts. Okay, but I don't know what type of man J. Cole is. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody ain't a gangster. I get it, but it's like, bro, you have to. You still can't be scared of competition. You know what I'm saying? Like when people step to you and you ain't want no problems, but they leave you no choice. I mean, you got to get busy, nigga. Or you can do the shit you doing and bow out gracefully and hope that people will remember you as a person who, I mean, was just so humble that he accepted no fades. I don't know what's the outcome here.
Why not have these conversations with Drake or whatever for whatever subsequent whatever?
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
doubt he would feel a way about
I was
that.
about
But
to ask if you got tickets to the.
That's another.
Yeah, man. He J. Cole did a lot of talking, bro, these last few years about how he's the best and the run he went on was immaculate. You know what I'm saying? He spread himself across all genres to prove that nigga he was the numero uno. He kind of did the Lil Wayne thing where he stepped out, bodied everything, left no song untouched, and nobody and technically shit he went a hundred to zero. You know what I'm saying? Bodying features and basically what I'm saying, leaving the best verse on the song. But it don't last long, my brother. We got Joe Budden giving his critique on how he felt.
I don't believe people like him. I don't believe nothing he say. He just comes off too
Scripted. You
inauthentic.
got
That's a fact.
too much
Okay,
of a story.
that is a fact. He is definitely coming off like he reading the script. You know what I'm saying? And You know, like I said, he don't have to shit. He don't have to keep telling me to believe what he's saying and not what he's rapping.
Story for each.
It was too many times during that interview where he said, well, at first I felt like this.
He's speaking on the Cam interview that J. Cole did. I believe this was the first one that got released. I don't know what order they did them in, but I believe that was the first one that got released.
And then I felt like this.
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
You don't think
Super
people
safe
are?
to do that.
He said that when it came to how Hove decided to market him early in his career, to how Hove decided to separate or do the deal, whatever. He said it when it came to the Cam suing him. He said it when it came to the Kendrick diss.
Playing it safe. He's like, man, you know, at first I thought I had a problem with these niggas, but then, you know, after I smoked a joint, talked about it with my wife, I realized it wasn't even that serious, you know? Every time, like, you know, at first it was fuck 'em, then I thought about it, nah, I love him.
He said it when it came to his
He's not a warrior.
features that was supposed to be both of them. It's just too many times where it's like, yo, at first it was this. And at first it be at first is
the real nigga shit.
At first, Cam, I was like, man, you suing, man, fuck this nigga. But then, and then it always
But then,
lands in, I don't believe none of that shit.
I will say I
Not
did
a word of it.
really like learning a new excuse. I'm sorry, I was mixing the tape. I couldn't get back to you. I was mixing the tape. Like it's 6 months.
hey, you know, creatives, we have excuses. I ain't mad at them for that, okay? Cause shit, hey, I'd hit some niggas with some things, okay? Especially what I got in my bag, and then after accept the way rappers be trying to treat engineers, shit.
A year goes by. I'm mixing the tape. Sorry.
So
I
Cole's not
wanna
entitled to
give
change
a-
his mind, though, Joe?
Yeah.
Man,
what
bro, I got a crazy mix going on right now. I'm locked in. I can't use my ears for nothing else.
I wanted to get pushed up because when I think if he could be that kind of person, because we all know them kind of people that's like flip floppy like that, almost,
Analytic.
or it could be super super safe. So I can see you not liking it because when you do that, you get the opportunity to say it the right way for somebody. We all know what it feel like to put it out there, and they hate it, and that's scary. So you do it that.
There
you
are
cover
too
both
many.
ends.
There are too many people in this world that come from different walks of life. There are too many things, places, and scenarios in this world for me to believe that everywhere you go and every situation you put yourself in, you're that well thought out. When your first thought each time is what it was.
But
I also think
but I
the
think
most
that's
disingenuous
why-
part for me was when he kept saying that Cam was on his mind the whole time he was finishing his album.
Pause.
All that shit sounds
Not
fake.
thinking about no damn Cam.
All of that shit
While
was
you were mixing the
fake,
tape.
dog.
J. Cole did so much ass grabbing on this interview run, especially with the Cam shit. Because, you know, he knew, you know what I'm saying? Cam is OG, nigga. You know, and even though it's hard to say who's, you know what I'm saying, bigger money wise right now, because Cam is on a run with the podcast. You know, Cole I feel like he's on a decline right now, but he had been on he's been on a good run his whole life. You know what I'm saying? As far as like dropping music, his shit always, I feel like, go close to number one. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when he did the interview with Cam, because, you know, Cam was looking at it like, nigga, you owe me. J. Cole was like, oh, well, I tried to pay you, but you say you want to get paid and just to, you know what I'm saying, look out for you in the future. So I'm thinking it ain't, you know what I'm saying, it's when I decided, you know what I'm saying, but you know how this shit go.
You don't think that somebody could have the initial emotional response? Like, man, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
But then you go home and you think about it. You're like, you know what? I did go back on my word.
Yeah.
I should have done X, Y, and Z that I committed to.
Yeah, and if you do that enough,
I mean, you know, it's not out not a crazy
comments
thought.
publicly
Times,
about that,
I
and then
think-
followed by that was him and Lil Yachty. And I said I didn't like these interviews. It seemed like he's just going to talk.
How that pop up?
there's no need to say my first thought was this. No, nigga, that's your
Exactly.
brain and your thought.
Right.
Own it. And if you felt that many times, then there's no way I believe that in all of the other circumstances on earth, the first thought never prevails. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
It just show that you're human, though.
Yeah,
What are
but
the odds,
or
though?
that you're growing.
No, it shows you a celebrity and you got some media training and you know what to, you campaigning. You don't want to say anything that'll piss anybody off. You
Or
want
you
to
could
wear
be
the
a
right
people
colors.
pleaser.
I'm not gonna wear no jewelry. I'm not gonna be very this. And he never wore jewelry. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that when Eminem wore the fucking black Air Maxes, studies was done in the back to see who relates to the black Air Maxes. The same shit they do with the president's tie during the debate shit. He seemed like that, and that's how he comes off. That's how he came off to me.
Yeah.
To me and me only.
I've known Cole for a long time. He's a genuine guy. That's him. Like, he's. I think people are entitled to change their mind and change their perspective and grow. But
Grow. He was talking about shit that happened a couple months ago.
You know what I mean?
We talking about shit that was.
Is there a time limit on growth?
No. That's
Yo,
not the
in
same
hip
thing.
hop, I don't want to hear growth no more.
I've been said that.
No, I'm because there's too many niggas putting shit. It's too many niggas put. No, I got that. That part is true. But it's too many niggas in hip hop putting shit on growth that don't belong there. Us calling saying Jay-Z don't believe in battling no more because he's grown. I don't believe Jay-Z don't believe in battling no more. I had to go home and say that. I got to come on the pod and just talk about all this bullshit. I don't believe for 1 second that Jay-Z believes that hootenanny that he told y'all. But for the sake of growth, we got to sound right on the microphone. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck
I don't think
that.
Cole cares about being politically correct.
Oh, please.
You think so?
Please,
I
please.
feel like
Bro, if he didn't care about that, he wouldn't be on this fucking run he on right now and doing all this motherfucking backtracking, nigga. Okay? Like, bro, grow a pair, nigga. Like, the way this nigga backtracking, I feel like he's scared of Kendrick Lamar in real life. He see Kendrick doing push-ups all motherfucking summer long. He like, man. And that shit working, bro, getting a little swollen. Now watch out for them short niggas. They be hitting your ass in the stomach. Looking at
I feel like with him, if anything, it would be just a him thing. Like he just might be that kind of guy. Sidebar, I hate those kind of people.
I think he's a nice
that
guy.
call and cuss you out. Then the next hour, it's like I thought about it. It's like nigga, stand on something.
Even with the puff fight. What the fuck are we talking about? Cam, shout out to Cam for being very direct with the questions.
Yeah.
Yo, did you
Cam was spitting them motherfuckers, okay? That nigga wasn't biting no lips, nigga.
get in a scuffle
Pause.
with Puff? Actually, I got the clip.
Yeah, we'll say.
I got the clip. I got a clip.
I think that
Nobody looking for your bitch ass. Okay?
J. Cole.
You are a bitch. And it's
J. Cole.
okay to be a bitch. You could
J.
be
Cole.
James Baldwin.
J. Cole.
Stop trying to be tough.
J. Cole.
I say that with love. Which camera? I'm right here.
J.
You
Cole.
are a bitch.
J. Cole.
I'm gonna raise the good boy.
J. Cole.
Be that. You embarrassing granny.
J. Cole.
want to be good men anymore. You're a good, kind-hearted soul.
You got a
J. Cole.
good heart, my nigga. Stop
J.
trying to be
Cole.
tough. You are a bitch.
J.
You was
Cole.
born a bitch. You led
J.
prayer,
Cole.
praise dance teams. Nobody looking for your bitch.
That's a fact, boy. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You threw in the towel, bro. You don't gotta explain why you thought it was necessary to throw it.
But you said something in the beginning how like on songs like how I say I'm the best on songs.
Listen to this
It's like,
nigga, man.
ask me in real life, do I
This
think
nigga,
I'm the best.
this nigga don't even believe he the best. He don't even care. He like, yeah, I rap that tough shit, but it's your fault for thinking I meant it.
Best rapper alive.
Do you think you're the best rapper alive?
Bro, it's a nigga named Black Thought that exists. It's a nigga named Lupe Fiasco that exists.
That exists.
It's niggas that on any given day, even my peers, a Drake or a Kendrick, where it's like, yo,
Had to say both of them. Had to say both of them.
I know on any given day I can show up
Both of them niggas.
to the studio and get
You know, if he would have like, nigga, said nigga named Drake. If I did third-person shooter with, Kendrick would have loaded the chamber.
these niggas 80.
Oh yeah, Cole, Jermaine.
But I know they can show up on any day in the studio and give me 80. And I might only have 30. Like, so
This nigga does not have Mamba mentality, nigga.
if I'm taking on a rap persona, like when I'm rapping, of course that's what I like to. That's how I like to rap. And guess what? Sometimes I hit the mark and I say shit and I spit a
They gotta seen dunk beaters with more heart than this nigga.
verse that really might have you believe in that shit. But if you ask me in real life, do I walk around like I'm the best rapper alive? No, nigga. Like I'm the best ever.
No, nigga. I don't think that from in the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I walk around this motherfucker like, bro, it's other niggas nicer than me. I'm like the 15th nicest nigga in the game. Oh God.
Ever know, but when I put on that motherfucking cape,
I put on my cap.
like that's how I try to
You see, he ain't put on no cape. That nigga reached to cover his head. Okay. Cap.
attack shit. And have there been things and moments and verses where I'm writing this shit and I'm like, I know niggas not fucking with this. Absolutely. But in reality, do I
when I close the book and put the pen down, it's other niggas nicer than me.
do I walk around this earth like there's no nigga better than me in real life? Like I can't get in the studio with Black Thought and he just give me 90. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like, I got 25 for you. You know what I mean? Or any one of
And they said the funny part about this interview is that he picked
that's some in the beginning.
Carmelo Anthony to do this interview with, right? Now, the comparison is that J. Cole is Carmelo Anthony. Because Carmelo never won a ring. You know, came in, acting like he was hot fire, then just faded to the back while his peers pushed forward and became some of the greatest players ever. You know? And that's the comparison of J. Cole and Carmelo Anthony sitting down together laughing and giggling about not being a man. And a men that they never ever thought they was.
Or any one of these amazing rappers. But I think people hear me say it because they don't know me for real.
Right.
They hear me say it in a verse so much when I have on the cape.
It sounds convincing to like a motherfucker.
Sounds dude just playing with him in his face. Pause. Sounds convincing when you say you the best, right? You make it sound real good on this mic. Pause. But when you get off, you cuddle up in your blankie and you sit in the corner while the engineer mix all these hard ass bars you just spit, and you under your blankie with a flashlight reading a book.
It sounds convincing because I'm really doing that shit that's gonna have a nigga like, man, he think he, yeah, nigga. No, you think when you hear.
No, nigga, the shit you heard me say, I ain't really mean it like that, but you thought I did. That's your fault, nigga. Even though I ain't tell you I ain't mean that shit. I left you out there gassed up. J. Cole, you was a piece of work, my buddy. Okay? A piece of work. And you know, he's admitted in one of these interviews that him, Drake, and Kendrick don't even talk like that for real. You know, I feel like the most time he spent with Drake was the time when they went out on tour together. That was probably the most he had seen that nigga in a while. Talking to him every night. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's crazy. Like, why would you even give a fuck about it that much if you don't even talk to these niggas like that? Like, you know, you got real friends that you around every day. You know, real people that you talk to every day. Yet these two niggas that you barely even speak to is living rent free in your head. Got to do better, J. Cole. You know, you could have done, like, imagine making an apology tour your promo run. You know what I'm saying? Like, you over explaining yourself about every situation. And, you know, let's not forget that J. Cole on the tape he just dropped, the Fall Off, he was talking tough on that motherfucker too. Okay? It was some nigga back in Fayetteville that he was trying to set up a fade with and run the ones with. But it's like, you know, he gonna get the way he talking, if the fight is ever set up, he gonna show up and be like, man, I thought about it and I'm over that shit. He gonna shake dude's hand right down the spot. He gonna hop back in the Honda and peel off. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like all this gladiator shit that bro huffing and puffing about, not impressing me no more, buddy. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, you ain't him. You never ever thought you was him, and that's it. That's all she wrote, sir. Okay, you don't want to even be seen as him. You don't even want people to even think that's what you mean when you say you him. You like, hey, when I say I'm him, think that I'm talking about I'm the guy in fifth place. That's who I when I say I'm him. That's who I'm saying. I'm referring to myself as him, Mr. Him in fifth place. Okay, I'm never referencing as I'm him in first place. I'm him in fifth, nigga. Okay, and I'm standing on that. I kill a nigga about this fifth place spot. Run up, get done up. If we beefing, I got you. You got it, buddy. You got it. Okay, you ain't gotta convince me no more. Okay, I feel you, J. Cole. But man, let me know if y'all feel something different down in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the JAP Network. You did, and it should be another video popping up. Click on that if you want to see more good content. You know what I'm saying? Check the page daily. I'm back dropping. I'm in my artist mode. I've been working on music, so I got new music coming. But we also finna crank up the content again and get the JAP Network back rolling. Summertime, summer vibes. We going to it. You did? Make sure you subscribe. Let's go.